Okay. Hey, Zane and Will, I was curious if taking my firstborn's child to raise them as a warrior to vanquish future adversaries is a good excuse to deny volunteering at church.
Now, I do want to point out that Will read firstborn's child.
Yeah,
So,
I messed it up bad.
which
I
means
goofed
that
it.
this
Here,
your
just
kid's
take this.
kid.
Wait, hold on, Zane, shut up. I'm gonna say it again, just that portion, and then you're gonna cut it in. Ready?
Okay,
Firstborn child. Okay, now I want you to edit that in
I
to
did.
my actual question.
It's
Okay,
already
thanks.
edited in.
So go ahead. Now you give me your comments.
All right, cool. Um, yes, it's fine.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, next question.
Does that work? I hope that helps.
Well, what do you think? You're the churchgoer here.
I'm the churchgoer here. That's true. I am a churchgoer here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it's a good excuse? I think that, quite honestly, they would find it very funny unless they're already worried about you. If they're concerned for who you are and your character, maybe they shouldn't have put you on the volunteer list, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
you just got yourself out of volunteering forever. I think that this is actually a very safe bet because either you got yourself out of volunteering forever because they're never going to ask you again
Okay.
if they're already worried about you, or they're going to think, that person is trustworthy and this isn't what they're doing. So you know what? I'm just going to take it as they had something better to do and just accept the no.
Now, if you're training this child, as you do, that's gonna take a lot of your time.
Oh, here we go.
So-
We're in the space. Let's
so
do it.
if you if you're saying no, I can't today. I gotta train my child. You know what I've been doing.
Not today. You know that kid. You know, Zane, you've joked about that like almost a dozen times now over the last few months. How you have a child that you've stolen from your enemies and are raising up to be a warrior in order
Uh-huh.
to kill the
Uh-huh.
person you stole from.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think you're not kidding. You say with a deadpan expression every time.
Well, I never said that I was joking. Well,
You never explicitly said you were joking. I just assumed, considering we put you in charge of children's ministry,
mm-hmm.
that wouldn't be the case.
You remember last week when I said that I had to teach my kid how to use katanas?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the week
that-
before when I said I still can't because now they have to learn how to wear a gi?
Do you remember when I laughed? Each and every time I laughed.
Yeah, I thought that was just generous support from you. I thought that's how you supported me.
I've just come to think that you have very dry humor.
Oh, okay.
It seems we're at an impasse.
so-
You're gonna have to go.
You you thought the best joke that I could ever come up with was like, oh, I can't go to church because I gotta teach my kid how to use a katana.
Well, that's the best joke our question asker came up with. So, whoa, got him.
Well,
All right, you can ask a question now. I give you permission.
Do you understand that we've been talking about that question for about a minute and a half?
Yeah, I understand. The vein is empty.
I was gonna say that if you're going to church just week after week, the first time that you say I have to not volunteer because I gotta train my kid in order to make sure that they grow up and avenge themselves, the people say I don't care what your excuse just was. Fine, you can call off. It's that easy. But the fifth, sixth time that you're doing it, people are gonna say, why are you still using this excuse? Is this for real? Are you really throwing this in our face? And then 18 years later, when you're still using the excuse, when you go to church and they say, whoa, look who's back at church, because they're all at the same church 18 years later, and they've all just nonstop been going, when they like, look who finally showed up, and then they say, well, Will, look who decided to show up, and then you say, he's ready. They say, what are you talking about? You say, my son. And they say, oh, the son thing. 18 years, Will?
Why can't you give it up? This is Gronsoneth. He's a 430-pound monster of a man. He has battle scars across both eyes, making him blind, but he uses all of his other senses to see. He only wears a loincloth and leather sandals he fashioned himself. And he has 4 broadswords attached to his hip. He wears no other clothes, and his hair is down to the floor. So I hope you weren't planning on mopping anytime soon, because it has not been cleaned. Gronsoneth, these are my church friends.
This is Gronson's first experience meeting other people than you for its entire life.
Yeah, he only speaks Portuguese.
Now, why did that happen?
I just thought it'd be cool.
All right.
It just sounded really fun. When he was a kid, he said a word and it sounded sort of like Portuguese. I was like, yeah, I can run with that, and it was a fun way for me to learn at the same time.
Okay,
We
cool.
kind of learn the language at the same time. Does horrible things to the child's, development when you're learning at the same time. But
All he knows is improper Portuguese.
well, about as well as I do. But we've had 18 years of practice.
What's the kid's name again?
Gronsoneth.
Gronsoneth?
Yeah,
All right.
good enough.
All right, good.
He doesn't mind. He only knows it in the Portuguese version.
Oh my god.
Gronsoneth, please grunt twice if you understand.
You gotta say that in Portuguese so he can understand you.
Yeah, maybe another time. I'm kind of embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Zane, I want you to give me a question now.
Okay, I got you.